What's up, guys? It's your girl Keannachadell, and I am back again with another video. Guys. Today I'm going to be doing a Chinese food mukbang and answering some of you guys' questions that you have asked me. Before this video even starts, I just want to thank y'all for 9,000 subscribers. It's so crazy that I'm even saying 9,000 subscribers, but 10,000 is on the way. We on to bigger and on to better freaking things. But this is my plate. I got some fried rice, some chicken, and some broccoli. You guys have asked me these questions. I put it on my Instagram and told you guys to ask me some questions, and you did exactly that. You gotta go soy sauce on them before I even start. I haven't did a Q&A or a mukbang all year. That's crazy.
First question, how old are you?
How old am I? If y'all don't check my description, like I literally have all the frequent asked questions that people ask me a lot in my description, but a lot of people don't like reading descriptions, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer that. I am 2 years old backwards.
How long do you want to do YouTube?
I want to do YouTube for as long as YouTube wants to do me. Not right now. I want to do YouTube for a very long time. I don't see myself stop doing YouTube for a long time. Like I just see myself doing YouTube for a long time. Like I see myself doing. I've been doing YouTube for a couple of years now, but I never took it serious. Like the last 2 years is probably when I started taking it serious. Back then I was just doing vlogs here and there, but now like I started taking YouTube more serious. So I would say I want to do YouTube for, like I said, a very, very long time. I don't think I have a set date to stop doing YouTube. It's not given that. I'm going to do YouTube for as long as that camera is able to hold in my hand. So for a long time. Then you got to go chopsticks on them too. You got to go chopsticks on them.
How do you deal with hate comments?
I deal with hate comments. I don't get a lot of hate comments, but I do get some people who think they're funny. Or I do get some people saying stuff for no reason. Like people be saying some crazy stuff, and they gotta realize I am a social media entertainer. A lot of people gotta understand. A lot of this stuff is for entertainment, and people be hating. People don't care if it's for entertainment. They just want to hate. And so they gotta say, to me, honestly, how I deal with it, I don't deal with it. I just don't. I really don't care. Back then, I used to like delete the comments because I didn't want nobody to see it. Well, now I have to realize hate equals revenue. In this economy, in this day and age, hate equals revenue. So as long as y'all hating, I'm still getting paid. That's all I gotta say. I don't take as much offense as I used to because I started getting more hate. The more bigger I get, I see the more hate is coming with it. But hate turns into revenue. So yeah.
How long have you and Colin been dating?
Me and Colin been dating for almost 3 years from August 5th. We met in July of 2022, and he asked me to be his girlfriend like 2 weeks later, which was in August. And yeah, so we're gonna do our biggest one for our 3-year anniversary. We're gonna go on a trip, and that's all I'm gonna say for right now. But yeah, we're gonna do our biggest one for our anniversary. So we're gonna hit 3 years, so 2 years and some change. And fun fact about me and Colin, I moved in with him, and we were only 10 months dating, and we're still together. So don't let people put a time limit on your relationship when it comes to moving out, falling in love, getting married, all that stuff. Don't let people put a time limit on it because we still together.
Do you have a P.O. box?
No, I don't have a P.O. box, y'all, but a P.O. box is coming very, very soon. And I don't have one right now, but when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will be getting a P.O. box. So if you want to send me something, hit my email, which is in my description.
Do you want to live in Texas forever?
I know I used to say I don't want to live in Texas forever, but as I'm getting older and stuff like that, I gotta realize, yes, you get older and you create your own family, but I still have a family in Texas. Not saying I can't move to a different state and still happily commute to Texas to see my family, but I gotta realize, I don't want to like leave family behind. One, me and his family both out here in Texas, and I just feel like, I don't know. I love Texas. I feel like Texas will always be my home. Now, I might move somewhere for like a year or something, but I don't think I would ever move to a state full time and never move back to Texas. I feel like if I move somewhere, I'm gonna end up back in Texas. Plus, everything is bigger in Texas. Like, I be looking at, like when I was going on Zillow or Homes.com and looking up houses and stuff like that, I was looking at all these other houses and stuff like that, and I was like, you can get way more for your money in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. Everything's better in Texas. That's just my opinion. No hate to the other states, but I feel like Texas is where it's at. So I feel like I'll always be here. Things can change. I don't know.
Will you ever put your family on your channel?
Will I ever put my family on my channel? Um, my family, I put my nephew on my channel. I haven't put my family, like my siblings or parents or cousins or nothing like that on my channel. And that's because my family really don't like the internet or social media. And me, the personality that I have, I cannot put somebody on my channel who don't want to be on my channel. I hate a weird vibe. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I'm recording somebody, they give me the vibe they don't want to be recorded, that would never be on my channel because I want authentic, bright personality, fun personality. I don't want a boring personality on my channel because I'm not a boring person. So I don't want boring energy on my channel. And it's no hate to nobody else, but everybody don't like social media. Everybody don't like content and stuff like that. And I gotta respect that. And I don't think my family necessarily likes the spotlight like that. I'm not saying I would never put them on my channel, but like I said, I'm not gonna fake it, force it, none of that. Yeah. And that's okay.
Why did you move out before you graduated?
Mm. I wonder if y'all getting the ASMR with me chewing, but this Chinese food kind of good. I haven't had Chinese food over a month. I moved out before I graduated. I just felt like it was time. I felt like I've outgrown the space I was in a way, and I just wanted more for myself. Like I said, I was just ready. I was ready because it started off when I went to my boyfriend's dorm. Other than just experiencing all the freedom that was coming with being on your own, being in his dorm, even though we weren't paying bills. It was just a freedom and me being with him all the time. And then I got so used to, because I was at his dorm for months, y'all, before we moved out. And I had got so used to being around this man. And whenever it was time to move out of his dorm, I was like so emotional and so like sad because I was just like, I don't want to leave him. And it was not necessarily him. Like I was already ready to be on my own, whether that was me getting my own apartment or whether that was me moving in with him and getting an apartment. I was ready to be on my own and to branch out and to do what I do. And it just happened to be right before I graduated because I knew I wasn't allowed to move out at 17. So I was like always telling myself when I turn 18, I'm gonna move out. And I had that thought in my head way before I met Colin that when I turned 18, I was out. I have to have my own space. I have to have, like, even when I was living with my parents, like, I kept my room, I kept it up to par because it's like I have to have somewhere where I can mentally escape to, mentally take a break from, mentally, like, you know what I'm saying? So when I was living there, um, I had a room and it was decor out. I'm talking about TV on the wall, massage chair, desk, a computer in there. My room's like a mini hotel. I always have to have my own space. And when I start feeling like my space is getting violated in a way, or when my space is not being, or you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get too into personal detail, but when I start feeling like my space and me outgrowing my space, I try to branch out to different things. Me and Colin have been in 3 different apartments because when I outgrow space, I'm ready to go. And I feel like I outgrew the first 2 apartments. That's why we moved into a 3rd apartment with 2 bedrooms because I feel like I outgrew those previous 2 spaces. And when I feel like I outgrew this space right here with the 2-bedroom apartment, we going house on them. We going house on them. So it's more so about me and outgrowing things is why I moved out.
Do you believe in God?
Do I believe in God? What kind of question is that? I'm a Christian. I'm a woman of faith, a woman of Christ. Yes, I believe in God. And there's no more to it. It's just yes, I do.
How many kids do you want to have?
I've always said that I wanted to have 3 kids, no more, no less. I want to have 3 kids. The only way I would even attempt to have 4 is if the first 3 genders were the same. But I want 3 kids. I want 2 boys and 1 girl. But if I do have 2 girls and 1 boy, as long as I have 1 of each, I'm good.
Have you ever felt like giving up on everything, and if you have, what pulled you out?
Repeat that question.
Have you ever felt like giving up on everything, and if you have, what pulled you out?
When one door closes, another one opens. That's what pulls me out of situations where I feel like everything is against me. I always think when one door closes, another one opens. And the reason, back to the last question on why I believe in God, because God has showed me so many ways that He was real and that He was there and that He was listening. So that's what I mean by when one door closes, one door opens. Because God always finds a way for another door to open for me, even when all odds are seeming against me. Yeah, I've been in a couple of situations where I feel like I just wanted to give up, not necessarily on life, but just give up within myself.
And finally, what's something people misunderstand about you the most?
That's a good question. I feel like people misunderstand a lot of things about me. I'm gonna start with the first thing. I feel like people that don't know me may mistake me with bougie, stuck up, or think I'm better than somebody. Even people who know me just a little bit, or people who know me in my past, I feel like a lot of people think that about me, that I think I'm better than everybody, or that I'm a stuck up person. And I don't know if it's the way I move, I don't know if it's the way I talk, act, but I think that's a misinterpretation. I said that right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a misinterpretation about me. I think that's the main thing people misinterpret me for, is thinking like I'm bougie, stuck up, or this privileged person, when that's not the case at all. I work for everything that I have, so if I like to show it off in a certain way, my bad. But that's just me, and that's just what I like to do. But it's no shade to them. I'm trying to think of other things that people may misunderstand me for, but I think that's just the main. This Chinese food, y'all, it's good. Sometimes when I get hungry, sometimes when I get too hungry, I just get my fork, y'all, and go fork on them. That's good. That's some good Chinese right there. But guys, thank y'all for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a big thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and turn on my post notification bell. And I'm very, very happy, very, very thankful that I hit 9,000 subscribers. New content will be coming, better quality will be coming. And thank you all for supporting me. If you have any other questions for my next Q&A I may do in the future, please leave it down below. DM me on Instagram, Snapchat. You can find me on Snapchat too at Keannachadell. I just downloaded Snapchat a couple of weeks ago, and I'm already going to be at 3K followers on there. Thank you for watching this video. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Say bye, Aiden.
Live a rich lifestyle, they wish it was a prank. Why your bestie think that you the biggest, you really ain't. I stay in your mentions, you been hating since day one. I'm the type of bitch that's gonna stand on shit, you the type that's gonna run. Tell her